Hi friends, thanks for joining me today. I have joined in on a Disney Princess collaboration. I will have all of the other collaborators listed in my description box, so please check out their projects as well. This collaboration is being hosted by Kathy of Kathy's Favorite Things and also Patti-Life with Patti. I want to thank both Patti and Kathy for including me in this collaboration. One of the items that I'm going to be working with is this scrapbook pack, and I picked this up at Joann Fabrics. I'm hoping to fit into the project these three gorgeous digital images that I received from Dreaming Hearts Company, and I will put a link to her Etsy shop and her Instagram in my video as well, in case you like these images. I will also be working with this Cinderella Little Golden Book. I purchased the book and I have removed the spine, opened it up. I'll be working with these images. So I plan to go through and simply cut out the images that I want to work with and use those in my collaboration. So all that being said, let's get started on our first page. This scrapbook paper is not double-sided, so one side is white and then the other side has the print on it. So I'm going to go ahead and decorate the white side so that it's not white. You know, let's get creative. I found some napkins. This was given to me by my sweet friend Carol at Carol's Recrafted Boutique, and I thought, you know, the colors of Cinderella and the colors of the butterflies are really pretty, so I thought we could include that. I have some more gorgeous napkins and I think they would be great to adhere to the white pages. Also this one, I think anything floral is gonna work. I think there's a nighttime scene in the storyline, so I thought this could be a good nighttime background. Again, just very pretty, gorgeous napkin actually, and I got this from my friend Paper Kitty 99. Wait a minute, or is it this one that I got from Paper Kitty 99? I think it's this one. Well, it's one of the two. So thank you, Paper Kitty 99, for one of these. And so I have some really nice napkins to work with. I got these from, this is green and purple, and I got these from my friend Pam at Pam's Paper Place. So thank you, Pam, for these, because I know that I can use both of these. My friend Carol at Carol's Recrafted Boutique sent me these lovely stamps, and actually I need to get this one back on there. I definitely can use a lot of these. First of all, the chandelier, of course. I found these, and these were given to me by my Aunt Donna. And so thank you, Aunt Donna. So we've got like patterns like this that I think would work well. If you've wanted to work with napkins and you have not done so, I recommend that you just jump in and do it. And just a few pieces of advice that I would give is always remember that many napkins have a total of 3 layers. So you're going to want to make sure that you remove the 2 white layers, because otherwise, you know, your top layer will peel right off. And then the other thing is you can use a glue stick very effectively with napkin, or if you use decoupage, just paint the decoupage on thin with a paintbrush and just do it one section at a time. I've decided that I'm going to go ahead and stamp first. And what you see me doing is I'm stamping up the center of the page, but actually remember that that page folds in half. So it's kind of like stamping up near the spine, if you will. You'll kind of see later what I'm talking about, but that's basically what I'm doing, is I'm stamping up each page, because I don't like to add, when I add my layers, I don't like to add paper and fabric close to the spine, because then the pages won't open properly and it just makes it messy. So I tend to keep my papers and fabrics and napkins in this case away from the spine. I hope that makes sense. But I didn't want them to be just plain white either, so that's why I ended up doing the stamping. I think I've explained it now. Well, friends, I think this page is now ready to embellish for the journal that it's going in. I had so much fun doing that, actually. I think I'm going to go ahead and maybe do all of the white pages now, just kind of get them dressed, and then I can start with the princess part of it. But this was fantastic. So I'm going to go on to the next one. I've decided now that I'm going to go ahead and use a butterfly stamp straight up the center. I'm using some tissue paper on this page. I don't want to oversaturate the napkin look. The napkins are gorgeous, but they're also busy. So I decided I'd go ahead and use some beautiful tissue paper that I received from my friend Carol at Carol's Crafted Boutique. Thank you, Carol. I'm not being careful with my tissue paper. I want this to have an old rugged look, so it doesn't matter if it tears. You know, you just put a little extra glue on it and press down on the tear spot and it's fine. I like it to have these wrinkles in it that it's gonna have. So I'm not, you know, I'm trying to press them down, but I'm not worried about them because I like them. So I like that those are in there. I'll finish this and I'll show you when I'm done how it comes out. All right, here it is. Now, of course, this page isn't finished. I just wanted to show you the tissue paper, and you can see the wrinkles in it, which I am absolutely loving. Hi, friends. One more thing I wanted to show you, and most of you have seen this, but if you haven't, then it's really a good thing to know. So I was tearing my napkin earlier, which I sometimes like to do that because I like a super jagged edge. But on this next piece, I would like it to be just slightly smoother. So you take a paintbrush and dip it in a little bit of water. Not too much, it doesn't need to be too wet. And then you trace out what you want to tear. So, like, I know I want this bird. And so I'm gonna go down the side here. You can see I'm kind of going at some angles. And then before it dries, I'll go ahead and tear it. Right to that point there. Okay, now I'm gonna get a little bit more water and I'm gonna go around this flower and up around the bird and then over here to the edge, and I ran out of water, so let me get some more. Okay, around my bird and then over to the edge. And now I'm gonna tear that. So you can see how easy and fast that was, and excuse the ink on my fingers, but if I wanted just the bird, I literally could trace out and get him, or just the flower, it's the same. So it's really cool if you want to work with napkins, but they seem difficult for you or frustrating. That is a technique that's quite easy to do. I just want to share that with you. And there's a bunny in my backyard, and if I can get this camera situated, let me zoom in, see if I can show you that bunny. Yeah, it's hard to see through my screen, isn't it? But look, there he is. Isn't he cute? He's tiny. Aww. Anyway, back to work for me. All right, friends, I was trying to decide, what I was going to put on this one, because I try to mix it up. I don't want it to be, leaning too heavily towards all the napkins and everything. And I went through my stash, and Paper Kitty 99 sent me this gorgeous, gorgeous piece that she made. This is a fabric piece, and she has embellished it with lace and jewels and all sorts of ephemera, all sorts of layers. It's absolutely gorgeous, and look, it is literally the size of this book that I'm making. So I am going to use this piece. I think what I'll do is attach it here, and then it can work as a pocket. but how gorgeous and perfect is it? I'm in love with it. So I had to show it to you even before I attached it because I'm so excited. On this page, I added this sewing pattern on the left side, and I did that because it fits in with our story, because the mice make Cinderella a dress. So I thought this was a great addition. This is music paper, and this was given to me, both of the music papers that I showed you. This was given to me by Rosa at Sun and Moon Arts. Thank you, Rosa, if you're watching this. Thank you so much. Welcome to part 2 of this video. I have started to add pockets and add ephemera, tags, embellishments, and things like that. So I wanted to show you where it's at now. To create this first tag, I cut an image out of the book and attached it to a piece of scrapbook paper, and then I added lace at the top, which actually, I'm sorry, it's cut off, you can't see it. I added a pocket to the right side of the page, so the tag just tucks right into the pocket. So on this spread, I've got 2 pockets, and in one is a giant altered playing card, and that is the stepmother and the 2 mean stepsisters. And then we have another tag, and it is Cinderella in the kitchen. She's holding a broom, and when you flip the tag over, there's a lot of writing space, but also on the top of the front, there's plenty of writing space as well. You'll see on top of the pocket there's a fabric layer there with a spoon on it, and that spoon was stamped on, so it's stamped fabric, and that was given to me by Paper Kitty 99, and I just thought it was a perfect fit for this page. On this page I created a pocket, and inside of the pocket I put a piece of coffee gold paper that's been embellished with a napkin, some stamping, and also some of the images from the little golden book. On the right side you will see some pink paper, and this is actually pink coffee gold dyed paper, and we have an image of the stepsister and that cat, and then there's a little mouse on the table. So I've got that image on the top, and then I have the napkin on the bottom. Now on this page I have 2 pockets. One is filled with this really unique stamped paper. It's coffee dyed, and then I stamped it, and I think it turned out really cool. And then on the right we've got this beautiful pocket, and it's all fabric, and it was given to me by Paper Kitty 99. It's absolutely beautiful, and it's embellished, and it's got lace and all kinds of gorgeousness on it. And inside of that I just put a piece of scrapbook paper that I felt was complimentary. Now this spread is a little bit unique. It's very florally, as you can tell. I've used a faux silk flower up in the upper left hand corner, and then right here I'm pulling out, I aged this. This was pure white, and I took and I aged it, and then I added this orange flower on the right hand side. And I just wanted it to kind of look really antique, but when you open it up, it's not aged. It's nice and bright and ready for writing. And then on the right hand side, this is a beautiful image of a woman. This card is actually vintage, and it comes from Italy, and I just think it's beautiful and goes perfectly with this spread. And I'm attaching it to the paper with a very large tassel paper clip. And then underneath that is a pocket that I adhered, well, it's an envelope really, that I adhered to the page. And inside is a little, it's just this really unique piece, and my friend Lori at Enchanted Dreams 71 created this piece. I added the pink papers inside with distressed edges, but she created this out of her coffee filters that she has, and it's just beautiful, and I felt like it worked perfect in here. Friends, this is the first signature of the princess journal that I am creating. I hope that you have enjoyed watching some of the process of making it. I have truly enjoyed making it, and I want to thank Patty and Kathy for including me in this princess collaboration. Thanks for watching. See you soon.